Some objects of great cultural, religious or scientific value have been lost due to wars, crime or simply disappeared from the face of the earth without a trace. It is speculated that some are on the black market, where huge amounts of money are offered for them, because of their importance. Following are the most valuable objects no one could find. Yamashita gold. During World War II, the Japanese army made significant looting, in which they gathered hundreds of gold ingots. It is believed that they are hidden somewhere in the Philippines. Among the ingots there are also very old relics, silver, diamonds, works of art and other objects of great value. Treasure of Lima. It is believed to be located on Cocos Island, in Costa Rica. According to some sources, there would be more than 120 religious images, all in gold frames, over 200 coffers, full of jewels and swords of some Spanish officials, 1,000 diamonds, crowns and 1,000 more objects of great value. Lima, in Peru, was the whereabouts of a treasure that was going to Spain, but in the middle of the journey, the captain of the ship, William Thompson, was filled with ambition and killed the whole crew and went to that place where he supposedly buried the loot. King Solomon's Table. It is one of the most mysterious treasures in the world. It is believed that, on this table, King Solomon wrote all the knowledge of the universe, where he also included the formula of creation and the name of the true God. This king was known for his thirst for knowledge of the occult sciences. Treasures of the Pharaohs. In 1922, the tomb of King Tutankhamun was discovered. There were pieces of gold of great value, which were sacked by the British government, who were the first to enter the imposing pyramids, located in Egypt, but according to some investigators, hidden pyramids are still hidden in these pyramids. Blackbeard treasures. Blackbeard was a very famous pirate, who plundered ships from America to Europe. Usually, they were filled with gold extracted from Mexico and South America. The waters of the Atlantic Ocean were the only witness to these multitudinous robberies. Despite the incessant searches on the high seas, it has not been possible to find much of the famous ship called Queen Anne's Revenge, which fell to the bottom of the sea and is believed to have hosted him as a captain. Jewels of Atlantis. Atlantis was an ancient civilization that inhabited much of this planet, more than 9,000 years ago. According to experts, its inhabitants had sumptuous palaces, at the same time that there was much wealth and there wasn't such thing as work. In addition, there were large quantities of gold and silver. Despite the efforts of the scientific community, and according to the official versions, it has never been possible to obtain any object of that civilization, which is speculated to have sunk under the waters of the ocean that bears its name, Atlantic. Works of art stolen by the Nazis. The Kaiserota mine was located very close to Berlin. The structure counted on more than 50 tunnels, destined to take refuge to the German soldiers during World War II. It was also the place chosen by the Nazi Party to keep precious treasures. The Americans were able to get in and they were surprised that the place was filled with gold ingots, diamonds, pearls, and hundreds of valuables, but they never found the valuable works of art that were supposed to have stolen. The Amber Chamber. It was a very luxurious room, made of amber, which is 10 times more expensive than gold. It was located in the Palace of Catalina, very near St. Petersburg, in Russia. The structure was created by a pair of craftsmen of German origin and counted on decorations made in gold, diamonds, mirrors and precious gems. It reached to measure 55 square meters and was intact, until the Nazi occupation in 1941 discovered and dismantled it. Since that time, nothing is known about this precious relic, which in 2003 was replaced by an imitation. The Ark of the Covenant. This is one of the most valuable objects in the world. It is a chest, in which the ancient Hebrews kept the tablets of the law, which were allegedly given to Moses by Jehovah. The ark, covered with gold, along with the tablets, had a little manna, which was the food of the gods. Formerly, it was kept in the Temple of Jerusalem. It disappeared after the destruction of the temple, at the hands of Nebuchadnezzar II.